The best guitar players in the world do not look at their hands when they play. They have an understanding of music theory without reading music, without looking at tablature, without looking at anything. It's all about feel. It's all about using your ear. Your hand-ear coordination is what I'm developing here. We have 7 modes, right, in the diatonic scale. We have Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, Locrian, Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian. So let's take a look at the pentatonic scale, right? Everybody's, oh, the pentatonic, you gotta learn the pentatonic. Well, there's 5 modes to that pentatonic, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Each one of those numbers is a starting point to a different mode. You'll notice that the cage sequence is 5 different positions of the same chord. Okay, it pops up in 5 different areas on the guitar, and for every one of those chords, there is a scale pattern. Right here in the Phrygian mode, then you got the Mixolydian part of the pentatonic and the Aeolian, and then the major Ionian, and then the Dorian mode of the pentatonic. And you'll notice that there's different patterns there. There's a long pattern, which is 3 semitones away. It's a step and a half, right? From that 5 to 8 there, that A to C, that's minor. The number 1 is the minor shape. The number 2, or your 4th finger there, is going to be the major shape. So there's your relative minor and relative major. Okay? So that being said, that's one shape. The other shape is going to be a short. It's a 1-3, or it's a whole step away. It's a 5-7 there, okay? So there's a long and a short. If you put those two together, you get a trapezoidal shape, right? This is geometry. It's simple. It's like a kindergartner could learn this. And then let's say, for instance, if we're just talking about the 2 top strings, let's go down here to the 3rd fret, and let's play this Mixolydian section. This G, A, C, D, right, of the pentatonic scale. It's going to be a 3-5, 3-5, or a 1-3, fingers 1 and 3, 2 shorts. So we got 2 shorts here, and then we've got a long and a short on the 5th fret. On the 8th fret, we've got a short on top using our 2nd and 4th finger, okay, that 8-10, and then below that we've got a 7-10. So it's a short on top and a long on the bottom. The minor was a long on top and a short on the bottom. So the major is a short on top and a long on the bottom. And that's also a trapezoid, if you look at that. Geometrical shapes, okay? We're looking at geometrical shapes. This is the Tetris effect. Right? Now right here on the 10th fret is where the Dorian mode of the pentatonic comes in. And that's 2 shorts as well. And then we've got the Phrygian mode of the pentatonic, which is 2 longs. So we can call that a rectangle. So we got a rectangle here on fret number 12 in the key of C major or A minor pentatonic. And then we've got on the Dorian mode, or the D position, 10-12, 10-12, we got 2 shorts, so we'll call that a square. On the 8-10 position, we got a short on the top, a long on the bottom. So that's 8-10, 7-10, and that's a trapezoid 2 we'll call it, okay? And then we've got 5-8, 5-7, that's a long on the top and a short on the bottom. And then in the Mixolydian section of the pentatonic, from G to A, we got another 2 short patterns, so that's another square. And if we go back here to the open position, to the 3rd fret, open 3, that's 2 longs. Obviously, we don't need to fret behind the nut here. So that's your rectangle, your square, trapezoid 1, trapezoid 2, square, rectangle, square, trapezoid 1, trapezoid 2. It does not change. So if you master each one of these trapezoidal shapes, square shapes, rectangles, right? There's only 3. There's a rectangle, a square, and a trapezoid. The other trapezoid is upside down. So it's almost like the yin and the yang of the pentatonic. Your minor mode is here, the black, and then your major mode is here, the white, for the happy stuff. Right? So let's think about it that way. Let's think about it like geometrical shapes. A long and a short is a trapezoid. A short and a long is a trapezoid. 2 shorts is a square, 2 longs is a rectangle, right? And then we got 2 more shorts down here. So I'm wearing a blindfold, so anybody could master this. What I want you to do is put a blindfold on, and I want you to listen to the shapes. I was on the wrong note there. And that's cool because I can use the bottom string, the A string, to get me back on track. I don't have perfect pitch. Not many people do. It's something you have to be born with, according to Rick Beato, which is fine. But this is pentatonic scale mastery. If you can get these top 2 string patterns down, you can easily take all of them and drop them in like Tetris. Watch this. That's your trapezoid 1, shape number 1. And then if we go to the left of that, there's a square 5, we'll call it, okay? And then behind that, to the left of that, we have a rectangle 4. Now watch this. Trapezoid 1, we're going to take square 5 and drop it under that. So there's square 5. And then under that, we got rectangle 4. Cool. There's your entire pentatonic box. Got it? Watch this. Number 2, trapezoid 2. Under that, we're going to do trapezoid 1, and then we're going to do square 5. Watch this. 2, 1, step over a half step and play 5. Because 4 down here left off here. So make sure you're paying attention to where the other shapes leave off. This is never going to change. Your rectangle's here, square is going to be there, trapezoid 1, trapezoid 2, square, rectangle, square, trapezoid 1, trapezoid 2, square, rectangle, square, trapezoid 1, trapezoid 2, going this way. Rectangle, trapezoid 2, trapezoid 1, trapezoid 2, square, rectangle, square, right? Now if we're going this way, we're going to go trapezoid 1, 5, 4. It's still going to be trapezoid, trapezoid, square, rectangle, square, but going this way, it's going to be number 1, number 5, 1, 5, 4, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, watch this, 3, 2, 1, here is rectangle 4, 3, 2, here is 5, square, 4, rectangle, 3. And then back to 1, 5, 4. You're welcome.